Hi everyone, welcome back to the Dr. Sia channel. In the video here today, we're going to be talking about a relationship structure that I just confused what I called it. Oh, right, it's because it's called the confused relationship. How did that just happen to my brain? All right, let's get started. What am I talking about when I'm saying the confused relationship? The confused relationship is a dynamic that consists of a person who has an ambivalent attachment and another who has a disorganized attachment. Why do I call this the confused relationship? Because in such a relationship, there is chaos on one end, which is the disorganized person. They don't know really how to regulate. The only way that they can be calm and be soothed is by managing their external reality, managing the world, basically, their job, people around them, don't do this, don't do that, and so on and so forth. There's not a lot of internal regulation going on, so they can't really handle a lot of stressors without extreme emotional experiences. Now, on the other hand, the ambivalent person, all they really want is to be cared for. They believe that somebody else can regulate them, only somebody else can care for them, and they cannot care for themselves. So by and large, they'll be reaching out to a chaotic person to care for them. Now, in there is all of the confusion, because the chaotic, disorganized person will be able to somewhat be there for the ambivalent person to some extent, making the ambivalent person feel somewhat soothed. However, as we know with chaos, it means nothing is stable, it's not predictable, and it's not going to last. Suddenly, when it gets too close, the disorganized person feels this doesn't work for me, this is too much, or needs to invite some harm. They shift from a very caring person into that, not abusive, but into perhaps uncaring, or perhaps their own fears come up around, well, you don't actually love me, you don't actually care about me, you don't actually want me. Now what happens is they're both confused. The ambivalent person goes, just moments ago you were willing to kind of enact a parental role for me. The disorganized person goes, just moments ago you seemed to be extremely happy with me. And both of them now are really confused about what happened. What just happened there that we suddenly went from you needed help and I was helping you to now I can't be there for you anymore. Conversely also, the ambivalent person will want to soothe as well the disorganized person, because also the disorganized person believes they have no way of regulating. So the ambivalent person will try to regulate them. And if you don't know about ambivalent attachment, it's all about I take care of you, you take care of me, no one takes care of themselves. So the ambivalent person will dedicate themselves to the disorganized person's illness. They'll soothe you, they'll help you, I can do it for you, I can be here for you, I can hug you, and I can kiss you, and I can care for you, I can give you everything. However, as they do, the disorganized person will feel like it's too much. They'll start pushing back. It's too much care, it's too much closeness, it's too much wanting to help. Whoever said I even deserve all this help, or that I deserve all this care to begin with? I never said that. So they start pushing back against the ambivalent person. And now, again, there's confusion. What happened? When we first met, we were with each other every day. We spent every day, from the day that we met each other, we spent every day with each other. Basically, we became, partners straight away. And then now all of a sudden, you don't even want to see me anymore. Now the ambivalent person is crushed, feeling like they must have done something wrong. They're beating themselves up. And the disorganized person typically is extremely rageful at the ambivalent person, believes that they have harmed them or attempted to manipulate them or attempted to subdue them in some way. Now, if you're in a relationship structure like that, unfortunately, the only thing you can do, if your patient is in that or you're in that, the only thing you can do is to stop that relationship. That relationship is not going to work. If you really love this person, it's time to take some time apart, work on yourselves, and perhaps with effective therapy in the future, you can come back together. But that cannot last at the moment. I know this is tough news, but that's just the way it is. I've never seen a relationship between an ambivalent person and a disorganized person last. All it happens is it lasts in time with lots of harm, and then eventually it breaks up seemingly a predictably way anyway, where both people go, no, that was a very terrible experience for me. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you like, subscribe, comment. Let me know if these relationship structures that I'm coining, are useful to you, including this one here today with the confused relationship. I'll see you again next time.